So, yeah, as a result of having taken quite a lot of psychedelic chemicals for over a decade and have gone to some real far out places, magical places, places of technical brilliance, organic kingdoms, planets and star systems being born and dying in front of me, all sorts of wild characters, as magical as anything you can see in any sort of animation that Pixar or Disney or any of them can do. This is where they and all imagination comes from. There's like a massive storeroom of everything that can ever be imagined, and we're currently picking bits out and have created our current culture, but there's still a massive storeroom of this stuff that's probably forever growing. So we have access to this huge amount of information. Anything you can imagine is real out there, and more so. So this is a very vast field. But what's happened is, having gone to these places now, I found myself compelled to now speak about it to people, because it's almost like these spirits in there, because there's literally higher spirits bringing you around, showing you stuff like that, communicating with all telepathic stuff. But those spirits, those beings basically say, we didn't tell you all this stuff just for you to keep it to yourself. Like, we're showing you this stuff so you can tell people about it, that this is even available to us, and this is, something that can be done. Yeah, but it's like, basically, once you've seen this stuff, you can't unsee it. You've seen it now. And how do you go back to your normal life and pretend that everything's just what the humans know, when you've now been shown this whole other level of superhuman stuff, that most people don't get to see in their life? But in a way, I'm not encouraging people to take it, but we are tinkering around with our minds here, and it's a terrible thing to waste, I guess. You're gonna go places that might not be very nice, and you might be stuck there for a while. When you're in them places, and I've been there, it's not nice, but it's high risk, high reward, because you can then find yourself in some magical, beautiful places, and like, wow, I've been on holidays, been all over the world and all the continents, seen some amazing stuff, but nothing more incredible than what I've seen sitting in a room in the dark on mushrooms or DMT or LSD or anything, or them kind of things. It's just been amazing stuff going on. So if you are curious in that way, then I've known people just to be reading book after book after book to try and get to some sort of knowledge, and kind of frustrated, but what they're actually looking for is the direct experience. And I get it, like, most people can have whatever beliefs. I read something in a book and I believe it, and that gets you through your life. Cool. But then there are people who that will never satisfy, being told something or read something and being told that's the truth. That will never satisfy some of us. Some of us need a direct experience. And when you put that energy out into the universe, then ultimately, it's going to lead to something that's going to elevate your mind. For me, it's gone down the psychedelic route, which has been very amazing. Like I said, there's been some high highs and some low downs, but like I say, you see stuff that most people go to the grave and never see. So we can push on and we can learn so much in this place. Really tap into our true selves, and not have to worry about the normal human worries of life and death and suffering. So it's almost like this is a computer game, if you like, and we're the players, a Sims type video game, and we're the actual players behind it. But we might actually be the players behind their game, playing their game, and the player behind that one and that one. It's all mad, innit? But yeah, it's it's available for those who want to push on to primary knowledge and information. You know, there's an experience there for you to be had. You know, it's available to you as a human being. You've got these, when it comes to mushrooms and DMT, this is literally a brain chemical. It mirrors our serotonin that naturally is in our brain and just clicks into, like a key, the receptors, and gives you a different program to your normal life. And shows you can be in your same room. The same room I'm in now can transform into something completely different. You just got to be able to keep cool if things just get a bit weird. Got to embrace the weird. If it's like, that's weird, but that's cool. And just keep that energy. Be alright. Have a good stretch, get in a good mood. Breathe before you go in there. Don't go in there tense. You know. You just got to stand in your power. You got to stand up for yourself. Got to know your power, and everything you see, just be like, okay, cool, let's go further. Onwards. It's a forward escape. Anyway.